Welcome back to another edition of the Cryptosaurus, but most importantly, welcome back to another video about Ethereum. Another analysis. What you see on the screen is Ethereum price around 380. And as you can see, it's a surge from almost 60%. Why I'm showing you this is the surge in the last 1 month. This is the period of 30 days. And I'm showing you this just for some perspective. Because yesterday was a red day. Ethereum and other cryptos fell down and you probably panicked a little. Don't be panicking. Because as you can see, we are just in 1 month up almost 60%, which is extraordinary. Today we have a lot to discuss. We'll take a look at the top coins and the current price actions in those. We're gonna take a look on Ethereum search trend on the Google Trends, but this time we will use a period of 5 years. I think that's about the time that Ethereum was born, so we will do analysis from the beginning, from the inception of Ethereum and how people are searching it through that times. Lastly, but most importantly, we will do a technical analysis on the biggest scale of Ethereum versus USD. We are looking at a monthly chart, drawing patterns, using tools, giving you insights for the future. And now, if that sounds interesting, stick around. So in the top 10 coins you can see we had a red day, and currently everything is about reddish as it could be. I gave you perspective. On the monthly scale we are up a lot, so don't panic about this. Especially if you see the numbers like Cardano with minus 8%, Bitcoin Cash almost 7, Bitcoin SV minus 8, Litecoin minus 7, and so on. Nothing to fear about, just a healthy retracement in an uptrend. Now let's go to search trend and see what's happening on the Google Trends. As you can see, we typed in Ethereum in our Google Trends and the result is pretty much what we expected regardless of the price action. Let's point out some significant moves. In the middle of 2017 we had a first surge of Ethereum to 71. After that, in our well-known bubble, we hit the 100, the maximum interest from the people. As that is expected, what almost happened in every coin out there. So there is no new insights from me about this. After that move, you can see that we were in a bear trend even on searching, because people were not interested in Ethereum almost as in any other crypto. Look at this line and spot that we were from the beginning of 2018 below this line. Our current development is pretty much interesting. Why? Because we crossed the line and now we're finding support on that line. But we are just starting out because we just peaked 33 and moving back on 26. That is our line. We will keep a close eye on this, but remember, things will start moving in the direction that you even thought was impossible, because we are igniting the bull run. The people are starting to search Ethereum, crypto, any other asset out there. Prepare for the bull run that you couldn't experience for at least 2 years. I'm wondering if technical analysis is showing us that. Let's head to the monthly chart of Ethereum versus USD. We are on a monthly chart of Ethereum versus USD. For the beginning of this analysis, let's start with simple things and some obvious things, but very important ones. Let's draw our support line that was our resistance and that was holding us back for a full 2 years, even more. As you can see, the resistance was fairly obvious, and the resistance was also made here in the big bull run. After that, a support, again resistance in this year, but finally last month we broke this resistance, which is giving us bullish hopes, let's say. We have to keep an eye on this candle, because the closing of this candle is of big significance to Ethereum price movement in the future. If we close below this trend line, that is below $300, well, we could be facing a big trouble, because that would indicate, in my opinion, a bull trap for all the bulls, and going much lower than these resistance lines, even testing our previous all-time lows from this entire bear market. Okay, now why I think, as we presented yesterday in our weekly analysis on the weekly chart of Ethereum, that we are facing resistance, as you can see by the latest pullback. One more clue that will show you this resistance on the monthly chart. The parallel channel that we entered in 2018 and still haven't come out, regardless our current price action. This is our entry to the channel. This is our multiple support and multiple resistance. We are at this resistance lines of the upper band of the channel right now. By the probability, why would we expect to break this channel? Although it is possible to go to the upside, I'm expecting a respect of this line. As you can see, it was a heavy support on the breakout of 2017. So, in my opinion, by the probability, we should go lower at least a few more percent. Now, why not use a Fibonacci tool one more time? Because on our last video, on the analysis of the weekly chart, it gave us so much answer. Why wouldn't it give us on the monthly scale? Check this out. As you can see, we used this peak from the 2016. Man, that was 4 years ago. We used the peak of 2017 bubble as our reference point. And what indication did we get? A level of 78.6%. That has now been broken by the last month's candle. Please check out this level and see that there is not much resistance, according to Fibonacci, to 61.8, around 560. We will draw this resistance line that's broken around 78.6, but also the next resistance that we would be facing if we were to take that 71.8 will not happen so fast. This is the range that we would be traveling in for a while. One more thing to mention. As you can see, we were hovering around, not around, below 78.6 and retraced more than 90%, almost 95%. And this is the area that we were living in for a couple of years. Now that 78.6 is broken, we got our bullish signal. What do you think about this idea? Do you like it? Let me know in the comments. And for future updates, subscribe to the channel. Next time we will do a review of Ethereum versus Bitcoin on a monthly scale, the biggest scale. And until that time, the Cryptosaurus is roaring with you.